Season 2 is on approach. The Paradox Pokemon will be entering the fray, and then we will learn if any of the Paradox Pokemon can dethrone the Titans of Series 1, and which Paradox will be the most popular on people's teams. But before that happens, Reshiram here has a question he wants to ask. Because in another poll I made, a little bit more recently at least, I asked which of the Hisuian Pokemon from Legends of Arceus would make the biggest splash, if any, when it came to competitive Pokemon between Overqwil, Sneasler, Lilligant, and finally Zoroark. And to nobody else's surprise, Overqwil got exactly 1 vote. I don't know who voted for him, but kudos to you for giving him hope to be viable. At least he has at least bare minimum 1 fan. Or 2. Maybe there are 2 of you out there, but I don't know. For the 74% of you, however, you believed Zoroark will make the biggest splash. So, I will talk about this Pokemon and how it might and might not just make a splash you might be thinking of when it comes to Pokemon battles. Cast doubt into the Pokemon you see, because the Illusion Fox and the Baneful Phlox is about to change your perspective of Pokemon battles.
Is there more to us than the words we say, the games we play? Can we know that we're not dreaming? So,
it's been a while since I've talked about competitive viability in specific competitive Pokemon, but I still got it when it counts to, talking about this topic. Zoroark, our topic today, just so happens to be sitting at a solid 510 base stat total, and while it lacks survivability in the form of defensive and health stats, its offensive and speed stats more than make up for it. This Pokemon makes an excellent mixed sweeper, as unless it resists a move naturally, it's probably going to die in one shot with how weak and frail it is. Where it shines brightest, however, is the fact that it is the only Pokemon with the illusion ability, which, for those of you who are unaware, get it? Bad pun, I know, moving on. But, just so we're all clear, Illusion allows Zoroark to copy the name and image of the last Pokemon selected to go into battle based on your party. So, for example, if you send Zoroark out at any time, whoever was last picked, aka the 6th slot if you're playing a casual 6v6, 4th for a 4v4 for VGC doubles, or 3rd for a 3v3 for singles battle, will be the Pokemon Zoroark disguised as, including name, species appearance, and even shiny look if it has one. That is, assuming the Pokemon is still there. However, this illusion only works until Zoroark is hit with a damaging move, at which point the illusion will be dispelled and Zoroark is revealed. On top of that, Zoroark gets a signature move, Night Daze, a very powerful Dark-type special attacking move with 85 base power and hits 95% of the time and will have a chance to reduce the opponent's accuracy if it hits. But that is Unovan Zoroark, which is a pure Dark-type, and not the topic of this video. We will be talking about it later on, though, for reasons, but for now, let's turn our attention to who you're really here for, Hisuian Zoroark. Hisuian Zoroark happens to have the same exact stats as Unovan Zoroark, but Hisuian Zoroark has a duo typing of Ghost and Normal, a typing, to my knowledge, no other Pokemon shares. This gives it an incredible typing advantage, as being both Normal and Ghost makes it so that it is immune to fighting, Ghost, and Normal type moves, resists Poison type moves, and has only 1 weakness in Dark type moves. On top of that, Hisuian Zoroark has its own signature move, Bitter Malice, a Ghost-type move that, while it is 10 points weaker than Night Daze, hits 100% of the time and reduces the opponent's attack stage by 1. Please note that I am using Cerebi for this, as it's not possible for me to show Hisuian Zoroark at this time in Scarlet Violet without the use of glitches, hacks, or other means that are unavailable to a normal playing player like me. In Legends of Arceus, this move is different, however, with only 60 base power and having a chance to leave frostbite damage. But if the opponent has a status condition, then the move deals double damage. Honestly, this sounds like a great Pokemon on paper, reducing the attack stage By 1, dealing nice ghost damage with those 3 immunities sounds like a great Pokemon for a competitive Pokemon team on paper. However, take note that I said on paper. You see, the thing that holds Zoroark back is the fact that its illusion is actually its greatest weakness, as you need to give Zoroark something good to copy, such that the move the opponent uses will either not work or cause minimal damage. Because of how frail Zoroark is, anything can take it out without much trouble unless Zoroark resists it. And with the fact that Pokemon like Meowscarada, Kingambit, and Hydreigon are still quite popular picks for VGC teams at this time, as well as the prevalence of Tailwind setters alongside Goldango, Hisuian Zoroark is going to struggle if its illusion is discovered without even being revealed. And that's not even to mention the fact that Unovan Zoroark is also struggling to even be relevant in VGC at this time. On top of that, Zoroark is instantly revealed in the team preview, so if your opponent even slightly suspects you're going for a Zoroark play, they may just not risk a super effective move against what they see. Instead, go for neutral damage and try to secure an easy KO. Sadly, this team preview feature has and always was the biggest killer of Zoroark competitively, as trainers can potentially read the Zoroark play and just take advantage of it potentially. Another weakness Zoroark has, Hisuian or Unovan, is that Zoroark does not copy its target's abilities if it has one. So, if you have it copy a Pokemon with an ability that normally triggers when the Pokemon hits the field, then the illusion will instantly be noticed, because the ability will not go off. For example, if you have Zoroark copy an Intimidator, and Intimidate does not go off, then they'll instantly guess your Pokemon is a Zoroark. But it's not all doom and gloom, people. Zoroark's power is still fearsome, and it still outspeeds a lot of popular threats, and can cause chaos with the damage it has. And again, thanks to its illusion ability, even if you don't lead or even bring in Zoroark, Hisuian or Unovan, mind you, the mind game has already been put into their head. As, until you reveal Night Days or Bitter Malice, or even go for a Nasty Plot, or reveal your last Pokemon, or the illusion is dispelled, they will not know if the Pokemon they are about to attack is Zoroark or not. Many trainers just auto-target with super effective moves, or even use moves that get shut down by abilities or types without even thinking about that mind game. Yes! He rage quit so hard even the game couldn't, the map couldn't complete. I still had a brick break.
Baby bottle, 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 baby bottle.
Case in point. While Zoroark trades weaknesses and resists depending on its variant, Zoroark can and will cause your opponent to play the mind game and question their every move until it's revealed. If you can keep that illusion going, even just past turn 1, then you can take full advantage of their confusion and mental bickering they'll be having with themselves. Finally, while the terrestrialized mechanic is a good thing for many Pokemon, for Zoroark it's probably best used without the Terra type weaknesses. Unless you're in a desperate situation or you have the chance to deal massive damage with its signature move. In which case, Dark for Unovan with Night Days and Normal or Ghost for Hisuian Zoroark for Hyper Voice and Bitter Malice are your best options. And even though I said Zoroark not being able to copy abilities is a huge weakness of its illusion, that can also work into your favor. How? Simple. Lead with a Pokemon that knows Beat Up next to an Arcanine with Justified, and have your Zoroark be seen in the team preview. Is your Pokemon going to assume Arcanine is Intimidate? Yes. Because guess what? With a 13% pick rate and being the 15th most popular VGC Pokemon according to Pikalytics, 86% of Arcanines use Intimidate. So, they will instantly assume it's a Zoroark if Intimidate isn't activated. But that's where you give Arcanine a covert cloak, let them waste their fake out, and then hit them with a justified boosted Arcanine after getting 2 or more beat-ups. Did you bring Zoroark? I don't know, but they sure assume you did, and Zoroark didn't even have to cast the illusion to already put your opponent under your spell. Sometimes, the mind games are what matter. Win those, and you win the battle with the huge advantage the Illusion Fox can grant you. Do you use the Illusion Fox on your team? Or how about the Baneful Fox when it arrives? Tell me down below, like the video, and hit subscribe if you like how I do Pokemon related shenanigans on this channel. I'm going to put a poll on what Hisuian Pokemon to do next, but if you have one you want me to talk about, write it in the comment below. I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye-bye.
When you've reached the point where you can't go on, just come to me, you'll be safe from harm. If you trust in me, then I'll trust in you. There's nothing more that I need to do. If you put your hands in front of mine,